December 15th, 2020, episode 3 of the Avant-Garage podcast. Today we got Snowthepoltergeist as our special guest with young Vader on the co-host. How's it going, guys?
What's good?
How you doing, Snow?
I'm doing good. Is this weird if I constantly go over this direction? Can you hear me good over here?
Yeah, you're fine like that, however.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I woke up from a good 4-hour nap after work. I'm catching up on some sleep finally. But we're getting by.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
All right. So let's hear about Snow. What's the Snow origin story?
So I used to be a heart surgeon in the Philippines. And I worked on this crime syndicate boss, and I kind of killed him on purpose. And then I immigrated to America, and I was a gas station
shit.
host
All right.
for like 10 years. I learned English, and here I am.
All right, sounds good. Now for the real story.
Really. I'm from Virginia. I'm from Virginia Beach. Grew up like musical influences, kind of like hardcore punk, reggae, country. Just been making music my whole life, really. Sucking at it, but making it as a creative outlet.
Nah.
When did you start making music, and like what were you doing at first?
Middle school. So I can't even remember the name of the band. I didn't fit in, surprise, in middle school, or in high school, or in my life. But so me and my homie Sam, he noticed me talking shit about everybody in the class, but to myself. He was like, "What's up with this dude?" Anyways, we got together and we played like Mudvayne covers, and then we just started playing like really heavy freestyling metal music. We had this shitty shed. I grew up on a farm. Right, so picture the shed that I tore everything out of, and we would spray paint the inside of the walls, like, and then play music fresh. So we were just like huffing spray paint the whole time, and that was it. So middle school,
That's what's up.
Huffing paint and fucking smoking weed and being stupid.
Yeah, for sure. How did you get into rapping?
So like high school. I think middle school, I was listening to I was real edgy, like Mudvayne, Rage Against the Machine. That's
Yeah,
not
dude.
real
Fuck
heavy,
yeah.
but I was listening to Immortal Technique. Uh, middle school was like Immortal Technique and Wu Tang as far as rap goes, and then freestyling after that. We would all just hang out. All my homies, we would hang out and freestyle a little bit. It was goofy, but we did it. And then my brother, shout out Tin June, he's in Freebase now.
Hey.
He really wanted to take off with rapping, and he kind of pushed me over the edge to put stuff out to the public, So, and I do miss being on stage. I played on stage a couple times under punk bands. So, looking forward to that shit. But
Oh yeah,
my
dude.
brother Tenji, basically, he forced me into it.
What kind of shows did you play? Like venue
sold
wise,
out,
or
sold out stadiums. It's pretty big. So no, actually we would play backyard shows and house shows.
Hell yeah,
It was
dude.
all house shows. And we got together with a group of a bunch of hardcore punk bands and metal bands a couple times. Pooled our money together and we would rent beach houses.
Oh, that's sick.
And,
Oh
these
shit,
people
dude.
that own the people that own the beach houses, they would rip the furniture out of them after every time somebody would rent them. So we would just smash tables and shit and get wild on the beach.
Yeah.
But
So
I miss putting energy out into a crowd and having them spit in your face and
dude,
return that energy,
insane.
Fuck yeah, dude.
What's the scene like in Virginia Beach? I mean, you don't really hear about that too much.
So yeah, Virginia Beach has always had a pretty strong hardcore scene.
Like a slam dancing kind of thrash shit, or
kind of like not really. So let's see, 2008 was big slam dancing, and then it kind of went back to the roots of hardcore punk. But yeah, just strong 80s hardcore punk, street violent shit.
Yeah,
not too friendly. So getting older and moving around and traveling more, I'm definitely a bigger fan of punk stuff because people are more friendly. But yeah, just violent hardcore shit, you're in the wrong gang or in the wrong clique. And one of my favorite venues got shut down for a shooting during a concert.
dang.
Oh shit.
Peppermint Beach Club. I want to say it's 16th Street, Oceanfront, Virginia Beach, but that's what it's like. That's what the scene there in Virginia Beach is like. Richmond has a pretty good scene. Norfolk has a good hip hop rap scene, and a lot of personality to that city.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
You see any legitimate talent around there, or is it mostly just guys just trying to get just trying to play or whatever?
So, talent-wise, it depends on how you define talent. I've always been a huge proponent of emotion over technical expertise on instruments, because any asshole can spend a year or 5 or 10 years learning how to play an instrument like a psychopath.
Exactly how I feel with most musicians.
Yeah, dude, right? I need to feel an emotion.
You see these guys on YouTube playing these 8-string guitars, all but they can't really write a solid song.
Exactly, dude. And since elementary school, I've been that's really impressive that you can play your instrument like that. I don't feel it in my heart, in my soul, though. You
got to have the character to go with it.
As far as exactly, man.
Exactly,
so,
dude.
There's a lot of talented bands coming out of the beach. Unfortunately, I'm kind of not tapped in because I haven't been home in a while. But I remember Brace War. They were from Richmond. That was a big hardcore band. And Down to Nothing. They were both great hardcore bands. A lot of talent from those guys as far as transferring.
Yeah, we'll have to check those out.
Yeah, Brace War is fucking nuts, dude.
So how did you and Vader meet?
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking...
So luckily, It was Freebase.
Yeah. Yeah, young
Yeah,
young Terp, dude, and fucking
Young Terp.
yeah, that's kind of how it all went down. Uh,
I always mispronounce his name. Citrus?
Citrus, yeah, it is Citrus.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Young Terp.
Yeah,
These two
Citrus.
crazy and they remind me a lot of me when I was 16.
Dude,
Canadian
just
teenager.
fucking.
I fucking love the internet, dude.
Oh yeah.
I was like, hey man, I really like what you guys are doing. Let me pay for some of your beats. And they invited me into Freebase, and then they invited Vader in. Vader took a while to get used to. Obviously, he's an asshole.
Yeah, I did a little bit, dude. I try.
That's a joke. Vader, like, immediately, everybody loves him. That gets to know him. So that's how we met. Freebase, dude. Two Canadian 16-year-olds who I've never met in my life. Like, in person.
Yeah, and at the time I had Entity, and it was kind of they had Freebase, I had Entity, and I had asked Snow if he had wanted to be part of my collective, and then like we ended up merging anyway, so it all kind of ended up right back where it started.
I kind of remember when you guys like first started collabing, and I was like, I was really happy for Vader because I saw that he was like working with like other people, and like something was coming out of it. I was like, oh shit, this is actually like gonna go somewhere pretty soon.
Oh yeah, dude.
It has.
We had a Raiden too. We had Raiden Man.
What happened to that guy?
He's under, I think, Raiden Zero now. He just dropped a track I saw on his Instagram, like featuring with somebody. I haven't talked to him in a minute though. Him and Young Bastard, dude. They were. Young Bastard came a little bit later, but that's actually where. So like you had worked with Young Turk, but that's where I first heard your music, dude. Was on that track with Young Bastard, dude.
Yeah, hidden
murder
in the
hidden leaf. Yeah.
Yeah, that track blew up weird. It was like almost 6,000 plays, I think.
Yeah, dude. Back when we were getting nothing, dude.
Right out the gate.
Yeah.
What's your biggest song right now? Like play wise. Yeah.
I think it's Wichapungo, which that's not a pun, is named after this Grace Sherwood. She was a witch in the town I grew up, Pungo. She was the only witch, but I'm pretty sure it's Wichapungo. I need to check. But that's produced by Ferrari Death, he's got vision as a producer. He isn't producing the same type of instrumentals that you're used to.
Okay.
So,
what's your
I'm gonna say that track's almost 1,000.
What's your recording process like from like how do you prepare yourself to record a song, and what kind of tech do you use or whatever?
So that's constantly evolving. Sometimes I'll write to no instrumentals, just a cappella. Right now, super, I guess, cringy. Cringy is what the kids are calling it. But I'll take an instrumental and I'll just like freestyle absolute nonsense off of. Hopefully nobody hacks my computer and gets my fucking raw files of me being like zip 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 da.
So you record the freestyles then.
I'll record the freestyles, but like not actual words, and then I'll listen to kind of like where my
so you kind of just get the flow, like
yeah, exactly,
scat flow.
Yeah, it's scat. It's exactly it's scat. And then I'll be doing some dad shit, like doing my chores, and like listen to my little scat and be like, okay, all right, cool, and that'll work. And this worked out. It's worked out.
You just kind of build your delivery and your flow off of that. That's what Hollow Bones turned me on to recently, is just kind of going onto an instrumental and freestyling, even if it's not words necessarily. You just kind of build your delivery and your flow. You know what I mean? Off of that. Dude.
Yeah.
I've been doing that pretty recently too. I mean, like, it's very difficult for me to write words, but like I have like been practicing like sort of a flow, like a nonsensical flow.
Yeah. That's crazy that we've all kind of been doing that and not really talking about it, probably because it's embarrassing and somebody hacked my shit and dropped those when I'm famous. That should never happen. But
It's funny because like I feel
It will, dog. It will. Don't worry.
I feel like when I like sit down and write shit, like it'll be like really artsy sounding and like just kind of like not really like song lyrics, but like whenever I hang out with Vader and he like whatever, yeah, it was spoken word exactly. But whenever I hang out with Vader and he like gets me high, like I never get high because I get stupid. But that's where my best shit comes from. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. You should see this shit. Your eyes.
It's whatever works, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I've done that too. I've wrote poetry before, which don't ask me because it's in a book somewhere in my house. But I've written poetry before and kind of like interpreted that theme and that mood.
Do you read any like specific poets that you like, or?
Fuck no. I'm too stupid for that shit. But
That's
if
what
you have poets for me to look up, I'm interested.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, like, he's kind of one of the more like popular like
Bukowski's a huge one.
Yeah,
for me.
yeah. One of the more popular beatnik era poets is Charles Bukowski. He's one of my like writing inspirations just because he's very like a street tough guy and just like he grew up in LA and shit, and he's like writes about like working in warehouses and shit. And
my dad was a huge influence on him growing up. My dad did a lot of writing and shit. So yeah, dude, I've been to his gravesite and shit. You know, I've been. My dad was a huge Bukowski guy. So yeah, I've kind of been surrounded by him. He's definitely an influence when it comes to that shit.
Yeah, dude, definitely check him out.
I took his name down. Check him out.
What kind of projects do you got going on nowadays? What you working on?
So much to Vader's hatred, and same with June. I have 3 5-song EPs that I'm working on that will probably take me fucking forever because
3 EPs.
It's very proven. Yeah, it's very proven to like, you know, single EP, single for engagement. And shit, dude, I'm just dumb. So I got 3 EPs I'm working on right now, and I'll probably drop a single when my brother yells at me a lot. And Vader.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. I mean, we got a track. We got a track on the way, dude.
Yeah.
You and Tenjin live closer?
Ferrari Death. We're like 4 hours away.
4 hours,
he lives close to a couple of other good rappers, but he lives around Norfolk, Virginia.
You guys see each other often?
So not as much as we should. Not as much as we should, but yeah, we see each other.
All right.
Graveset, dude. Shout out Graveset, dude.
Graveset, yeah, that's
Graveset.
You said that was like an older project? Yeah. And you're like just now putting out stuff for that?
Yeah, we're kind of opening the vault, and he, you know, a lot of it sounds like it was us 3 years ago, and we're starting to make new music. But me and him we fucking butt heads on everything. We don't agree on shit. And
really?
Our musical style was very different. Yeah, so it makes for interesting music. Plus, he's like a fluent Russian speaker, so.
That's crazy, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Good. Yeah.
So, like, what kind of ideas do you clash with? Do you like instrumentation or just lyric wise, or?
Dude, fucking everything. Like lyric wise, ideology, religion,
dang,
self-value, dude, everything. But we have a really good relationship.
That's good,
I like
dude.
surrounding myself with people that don't agree with me.
Yeah, that's interesting how you
money
make that work.
Value of money, just everything, dude.
Yeah.
Are they just kind of like discussions, or do you like get at each other for it?
It's discussion. We've gotten at each other. I think we're both too old for that now. So we're used to getting at each other.
You'd be surprised, dude. You'd be fucking surprised, bro.
Yeah.
Some people fucking middle age freaking out over the silliest shit, dude.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's true. Give me feedback. Give me feedback, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck you. You didn't respond. It's been a
Cut
day and a
that.
half. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah. Human nature, man. Humans are
Once
weird.
once all this COVID shit's over, do you plan on like doing any performances under snow?
Oh yeah, dude. Grave set for sure. Snow the Poltergeist, absolutely. Anybody that will have me, um, until I get kicked out of that place. So a
Hey, you
lot of
said you're
live
gonna be in
shows, and I
SoCal, dude, a
travel.
lot over the next year, dude.
Yeah.
I will. Yeah, I'll be in SoCal. So whatever venues we cook up, skate parks, any
Hell yeah, dude.
houses. I really want to do like rent some houses out, get some basements.
A
Oh
warehouse,
yeah.
dog. That's what Nutter wants to
Dude,
do.
holy
Nutter wants
shit!
to rent out a
Anywhere
warehouse.
that will have me. Yeah, I would love that, and I would put down
Hell
money
yeah,
for
dude.
that. Those are always the best.
Yeah, dude, I would
You know
like
who
to
would probably go
actually
hard is that warehouse.
I would like to actually get to play the skate park this time without it like raining on us and
Oh
closing
yeah,
off the
dude.
road to get up there.
Yeah,
That'd be a lot of fun, dude. The
I've
generator
been to some
shows.
good skate park shows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude. Yeah, dude. Throwing the generator
some
out,
good
dude, and
indoor skate park shows.
fucking putting the little pop-ups up, dude. It was fun.
It was fun. It was
Yeah.
freezing out there though. It was
It's so fucking cold, dude.
I'm glad people showed up to that too. It's a testimony to like the music scene there.
Yeah,
Oh
it
yeah, dude.
was
You met good
that
people.
that whole time leading up to that show, I was so nervous and like the night
Yeah.
before I was having like a panic attack because I was like, oh my god, like nobody's gonna show up. It's gonna be raining tomorrow.
Yeah, we had two
Yeah.
bands fell through and shit, dude. It was rough, dude. But
Yeah,
it went off, dude.
I'm
Oh,
super
yeah.
grateful
Yeah, those two
for all the
bands were
guys that came out, and definitely under better conditions we'll get some more stuff going on.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully a more stable venue to come, but we're looking into that.
SoCal up.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. It's gonna be sick.
10 June has to bring the lights, man. He used to do lights and sound for live shows. So
Really?
you were saying you saw Suicide Boy with a projector, like down.
Yeah, so
cheap and effective.
we saw them at the Palladium in Hollywood, and they just kind of had like the two projectors just on each side, and
with flames on these black screens, dude, just flames.
And it was just that,
them,
and they had the lights going, and no pyrotechnics or anything, and. But yeah, the coolest thing about that too is like we were talking about in the other episode, but they didn't have any openers or anything too.
No, it was just them, dude, and it was
They
fucking insane.
Just killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
That's how you got to perform. You got to perform like you are the only fucking act, dude. You know what I'm saying? You got to perform like it's the fucking last thing people are gonna fucking watch, dude.
What are some memorable shows that you've been to?
Let's see. Well, first, me and Vader share our first concert in sync.
Hell yeah, dude.
That was my first show. So,
okay,
and then the other one I saw Suicide Silence when I was like 13 or 12.
Hey.
Okay.
And yeah, dude. And I'm like asthmatic at that time and shit, and someone like hopped the stage and just not pepper spray, because I've been pepper sprayed. We were actually trying to be immune to pepper spray because we were stupid teenagers. Didn't work, but some fucking asshole bear maced everybody, dude. And so will never forget that. And the show kept going. We just opened
What?
Yeah. And then I saw the Casualties in Florida on a Tuesday. And my drunk ass was like hanging off of rafters and doing backflips off the PA system. And
Yeah.
the Casualties, and they're like, dude, this is like the best show we've had. And it's a Tuesday. You guys are fucking nuts.
I remember I went to some
weird sexual assault shit with them, but so I don't really listen to them. I don't know if that's founded or whatever. But
yeah.
yeah, you were saying the Casualties.
Yeah, I don't think it was Casualties, but it was a bunch of like street punk bands like similar to the Casualties. But they had this little event in Orange County at the observatory. And I was telling Vader about this. They kind of have like a barrier like around the pit area.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like packed with people, and I just got up there and just like drunkenly just fucking like jumped into the crowd, and like I felt like nobody caught me, so I fell like right on my fucking back and got trampled.
Yeah, dude. I remember when I saw Winds of
those
Plague
barriers,
suffocate there, dude, and Suicide Silence and shit. People were jumping over the barrier into the pit area. So like you'd be moshing and you just take someone's head to the back of your fucking head, bro, because they just jump off. And it was like, what the fuck's going on, dude? This is fucking nuts.
It's crazy how like
that is one thing, man.
it's crazy how music can make people just go literally insane.
Insane, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And it's at the root of our existence, man. Like people, like cavemen were probably going ape shit, like people banging rocks together, you know.
It's like when we first discovered fire. Like, you imagine that?
Yeah,
Shit in their pants.
yeah.
Dog.
Like some dude beating on like on a leather drum, and people are just like,
Oh yeah.
cavemen punching each other. Those fucking barriers, though. Fuck, if you own a venue and you have barriers up, I understand insurance and liability or whatever, but fuck you, man. Virginia Beach, Richmond, like, we never had barriers. I remember the first time I saw barriers, I was like, the fuck is this? I can't, like, get on stage with the band.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill this owner. Security, like,
Soma
grab
in
me off of
San
the barrier
Diego,
and threw
small
me out.
stage. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Grabbing the mic
Hate
from the dude in
barriers, man.
Impending Doom and shit, dog.
Yeah.
So much fun.
For
That
certain
was fucking
genres of
sick.
music, you shouldn't have barriers, man. Tear down
Fuck a
this wall.
barrier, dude.
Say no to barriers.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, at Warped Tour where it says no moshing, dog, I was like, what the fuck, bro? Open this pit up, dog. It says no
Isn't that a
moshing.
Warped Tour?
On every stage, yeah, it would say no moshing, no, like, you know what I mean? It would be like,
That's the most unread sign ever.
and I was like, what the fuck, bro? People are kicking people in the face right now, dude. Are people blind? No, they just don't give a fuck.
Dude, Warped Tour, man. It's
I've
for
never
days.
been.
I haven't been to a Warped Tour. I've only been to one. And I saw my girl,
I went to
Bergen
two.
Dale, the Distillers, sexy ass bitch, woman.
Female.
Bergen Dale, female. The Distillers, man, she's still hot, I think.
She
I met
is, yeah.
Franz, dude. Franz from Attila, dog. That was fun, dude.
All right, I think we're ending the show about now. Snow the Poltergeist, you got anything to say to the people, what you got going on, or just anything you want to spew?
Yeah, shout out to Graveset, that's my duo with
Hell
Tim
yeah,
Yin.
dude.
Shout out to him. A couple good producers, Young Yin, Ferrari Death. I'm gonna get some stuff from Young Hades. He makes good music. Everybody under Freebase. If you're not going to Freebase Records on Instagram and following all of us,
Hey.
you're fucking up.
And Freebase to the
I'm
grave,
shout out to the
motherfuckers.
people. Yeah, Freebase to the fucking grave. Tell your parents you love them and have a safe holiday. And if you're watching this after the holiday, then fuck you. Have a safe birthday.
Hell yeah.
Heard it
dude.
here. All right, man. Thanks for coming on to the show. It was a blast having you.
Fuck yeah,
And,
that was sick,
Thank
dude.
you, man.
More to come. Yeah, it was awesome
course, dude.
getting to do this.
Fuck yeah. No, I appreciate you guys, dude. That was a lot of fun.
Thanks for having me.
I was gonna say I'll catch you guys in a bit. I'm probably gonna hop in live, so
All right, peace out.
all right, later.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Later.
Just when